afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda here of Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1v1 on Langara Sky. Between the south, we got Sturmpanther fighting here for the Soviet Union and the 7th Tank Corps. Versus the north, we got Nerbo fighting for Germany, Deutschland, and the Oberkommando West. Taking on the role here of the 3rd Panzer Division with elite armor, breakthrough, and spec ops versus mechanized support, partisan, and guard motor with infantry and bulletins here. And a lot of guards there for Sturmpanther. Guards, of course, being quite popular in the current metagame. So that means most likely suddenly thinking mechanized or guard motor. But Volker starts here from Nerbo, by the way, noting he's going in pretty aggressive there versus Sturmpanther here in the west centre. And we got a maximum start there from Sturmpanther. Could turn into maximum spam. Sturmpanther engaging engineers. I'm not entirely sure if Sturmpanther expecting this kind of an aggressive start here, though we also see now troops sort of going elsewhere. So basically the Sturm Pioneers are going in, well, on an assault mission there against Sturmpanther, whilst the Volker sort of moving to secure other points. They're also vital ones for the Vaterland. Will there be cool needs to support it with more territorial capture ability here, or will it just be going for more Volkskanonese or possibly more Sturmpioniere? We'll of course have to see here. Volks engaging engineers out in the open here, grabbing the fuel point there, and slowly walk towards the fuel point in east as well. Maxim here, and engineers being stopped by the Volks, which sort of just slightly hop in and out there to frustrate the Russians. Yeah, see what sees this one coming here, Ludwig? Yeah, ha ha ha. Oh, they did. Scheiße. Moving up here, some sandbags there would be good to uphold the fuel point from attacks to the south. Max moving towards the house here. Sturmpanthers got the port there, now they just need to connect it. And more Volksguns there. We got more Maxims on the way for Sturmpanther. So far, indicative possibly of Maxim spam. Of course, could mix in some infantry for good measure. Moving westwards there, second Maxim out. In the east, engineers advancing here. Volksguns almost got the fuel point in the east as well. So we like to see a small fuel lead here to Nerbo pretty quickly against Sturmpanther, though we also see here that Sturmpanther is moving in to try and capture it and prevent said fuel lead there for Nerbo. But already there, 2 fuel points, 20% fuel per minute. At the same time, Sturmpanther's got a decent amount of territory, so it's not like he's too far behind, though. You can see Nerbo's now up at 30. Roughly there versus 19, so almost twice as much fuel per minute there than Sturmpanther. Sturmpanther advancing there, take up there for Nerbo. Volksguns rolling out, and then the Maxim in the east. We've got Volksguns versus engineers as well here. A few sandbags with just a better position, I think, will do wonders there for Nerbo. Here, Sturmpanther pushing back, the engineers defending the fuel point there for the Fatherland. Cutting them down and gutting them. We got a third Maxim there for Sturmpanther. That definitely looks like Maxim spam, which will then probably sort of try and fortify then using guardsmen or partisans, as we saw Cryptic do. Mines down there for Nerbo. Maxim sneaking about there. Truck arriving. Will be Belgroup. Yeah, it's Belgroup headquarters there for Nerbo. Possibly light infantry guns here versus the Maxims. That is certainly one popular sort of counter for when an opponent goes heavy on support weapons like that. Sturmpanther moving about here, avoiding the Maxims. One Max moving flank here by Volkskanonese. Good play by Nerbo. And certainly, I mean, we've sort of noticed how Nerbo's playing the map. It's definitely not the usual sort of Langoskaya play, which is actually quite nice to see. Langoskaya tends to sort of be one of those maps that can end up being played extremely formulaic. That is just people focusing around the centre, and that's about it. But right here again, we're seeing actions on the wings. Again, Nerbo exercising heavy control of the fuel points there against his opponent. Going for the cutoff point there, though, of course, at the same time with the cutoff point there. That does mean, he's not going to just be done there, but he also needs this point. He needs multi-killing points here as well. Holding territory, should consider some sandbags, and I think some more mines from Nerbo here would be well, as well. Nothing here from the Belgroup headquarters as of yet. No MG-34s either. Do we get any assault rifles? Any Sturmgewehrs? 9. So we do get more mines, and they're going for another point, but that's still not going to help. Maxim pushing forward, so 3 Maxims here for Sturmpanther. Nothing further here from him. Volks is falling back here, trying to, well, there you go, engineers almost being wiped out here, but the Volks with Car 98 casing out, and there you go. Almost got them, but in the end didn't. Sturmpanther being caught by the Maxim here behind enemy lines, good work. And we got a Flak half-track there by Nerbo on the way. Flak half-track is always, this season I'm never really hugely supportive of. It always feels like it ends up being a not very good investment for the Oberkommando West at the moment. I believe he'd been better off with the battle group headquarters and then a Lux, for example. We'll of course have to see how Nerbo plays out the Flak half-track. Folks, hold up there inside there, ready to gun down any Russians. Rushing forwards, and they're going to use the flamethrowers. Folks will have to pop out there. Still got Yuri, and we got the max that just being carted forward here by Nerbo. I mean, the Flak half-track can't stop them out in the open, so it's not all bad there, but obviously the problem is what happens when Sturmpanther goes for anything else than Maxims, in which case the Flak half-track suddenly has a lot much of a worse case. Territory being grabbed, Flak half-track moving up, got the Maxim out in the open. Field gun almost halfway there. Flak half-track like damage there from the Max, but they're good, doing some damage. Overall, not that much. Does push back here the Maximum crew, taking it down to roughly half health. In fact, less than it. We got a Volkswagen squad here, but here sort of dug in with sandbags, got positioned to help defend the fuel point. Good work there by Nerbo, good work. Again, overall, he's exerting strong control of the fuel points and basically gaining a fuel advantage over Sturmpanther. Of course, the question will be, will he actually be able to play it out? Because a lot of players can, get a fuel advantage, they just tend to be slightly rubbish at actually utilising it then. Folks here, though, in this case with the sandbags not really doing well versus the engineers, despite the engineers being out in the open. The sandbags, they'll basically betray them. Had he just left the cover, he probably could have beaten the engineers. They were probably paying attention too much there. Flak half-track covers these. The fuel point there finally being secured here by the Russians, meaning that Sturmpanther will finally get access to something there. Folks going to do is reinforcing. Still no upgrades for them. Got more mines. In fact, we see that Nerbo's very cautiously and I think detailedly mined out several spots here on the map. That's actually good work there and could give Sturmpanther a bit of a headache. We got the first guard squad here, and it is Guard's motor. No real surprise there again. Guard motor, I think, pretty much being sort of the top chosen doctrine there by the Soviets at the moment. Straight into a minefield, or mines, wiping out the engineer squad there. Good work there by Nerbo. Again, good work mining up. There's good work. Sturmpanther going all flamethrowers, so he's got nothing to deal with the mines. Volkswagen's reinforcing, healing. You definitely need to get up some kind of quick tech here, I think, afterwards. And of course, keep fighting for the fuel points. So, finally, a bit of infantry around there for Sturmpanther. What's here being grabbed? In the west, we got a massively cut by Fultz Grenadiers. And just barely get out of the arc of fire before the suppressed. We've got a heavy push here for the cut-off point by the looks of it. But nothing covering the flanks. I mean, there's a small chance of being flanked, but there we go. One flank, this is covered here by engineers and Maxims. The other flank, though, is a bit weaker. And right here we see one Maxim there that could be... Oh, attacked here by Flak half-track, even as they try to deal with the Fultz Grenadiers. Fultz is defending here the cut-off point. Mines down there as well. Really a lot of mines there from Nerbo. And there you go, Flak half-track set up, opening up there, and the Maxim crew gunning down the Nitri. Meanwhile, the fighting continues. Sturmpanther setting up for flank. Maxim setting up there. He were to get up the Flak half-track behind. He might be able to work out something there, I think, against Sturmpanther. But Sturmpanther, of course, with the Flak half-track, realising it's down there, is perhaps trying to sort of counter that. Who knows? MD-34 on the way there for Nerbo. Overall, sort of a lot of harassment. He's really sort of trying to prevent Nerbo from sort of constantly just exerting that much fuel pressure. Another Maxim there from... not Maxim, but Guardsman there from Sturmpanther. Flak half-track flanking there, hitting the field gun there in a few moments. Catching them there out in the open, doing a bit of damage. We need to quickly get moving before the field gun opens up again. Some very aggressive play by that Flak half-track, really aggressive play, which is not really what the Flak half-track is suited for, what with its set-up time, but it's certainly impressive to watch nonetheless. Heading a Maxim and there goes, assault continues from the north here now. Max MD-34 Sturmpanther as a Guardsman there. Flak half-track further pulling back here, as he's now sort of forced to deal with the sack from here and here, overextending Sturmpanther's attention. Volkswagen setting out there. Here, Guardsman hitting a mine, taking 2 losses. Flak half-track with Volkswagen could possibly push them back there. Mine, or point there being clear up, mines going off, they're killing a few men there. I believe there was actually, was it the field gun crew, possibly the Guardsman, hard to say there. All the way Guardsman there pushed back as well. Nerbo just continues to exert this really interesting map control there versus Sturmpanther so far. I mean, he's really sort of playing the map quite well, I would say. I mean, this is some grade A Languedoscaya play so far. So far, anyways. I mean, certainly, I think, creating quite a challenge here for Sturmpanther, who seems to sort of just a bit perplexed here at the way Nerbo's playing on the map. Maxim there getting hammered by 2 centimeter Flak there. Maxim moving up there as well. Field gun reinforced guardsman as well there. Maxim still unsuppressed. We got more troops arriving here from the north. And we got another truck here from Nerbo. Could be a Sturmpanther quarter, in which case he could go for some early orbs of Darden or try and rush out some kind of armor. Maxim holding up the Sturmpanther. He lacks something to quickly deal with it. Forces need to retreat. Large guard force supported by field gun there. And in the center, though, the assault continues. Rather pushing like there with a Flak half-track. Our field there go takes a hit there from the field gun. Guards are getting suppressed. Forces though end up retreating. Troops are suppressed as well. Now the Maxims are finally going to sort of exert the control they usually can sort of exert versus the Oberkommando West. Since there's no otherwise, easy methods of dealing with them, particularly inside houses. There's no smoke, for example, and they're sort of easy to get flamethrowers. Maxim there being suppressed here by the ND-34. Sturmpanther quarters going up there for Nerbo. I mean, he was going for some orbital sort of rush there. I think special operations there with the infantry Sturmgewehrs will do him a lot of good there. As bonuses for his units in cover inside houses as well, so that would also help him a bit more there. Sort of keep up the aggressive momentum he's got. Otherwise, he could consider breakthrough just for the breakthrough tactics, but also the Sturmofficer and the Panzerofficer here could help out Nerbo. Elite Armoured is always, I think, a bit of a weaker doctrine there in some senses. I mean, you could use a Lady Vacuum Man to build up some armor, but in the current state, they're thinking better off just trying to aim for an early advantage with breakthrough or special operations there versus Sturmpanther's Guards motor. But Sturmpanther quarters almost there. He's got a lot of manpower there. You could consider also just some more infantry of another kind, but either way, orbital down here would be a good choice, I think. Still, Nerbo's lost a bit of ground of getting his syndicate there against the Maxim. Maxim pushing up the center. And there you go, we do get orbital down here for Nerbo, but no sign here of Spec Ops and the infantry Sturmgewehrs for them. Which again, otherwise would be a sizable upgrade in some ways for Nerbo. Maxim now out in the open, about to fire from the Flak half-track. Sturmpanther advancing, but they're quickly caught and halted. Fortunately, they managed to push back the Maxim there thanks to the sending grenade laid down by the previous ward. And field gun there shoots, barely misses the Flak half-track. Close there, but no cigar for Sturmpanther's crew. And there you go. Maxim flanked here by another full squad, another incendiary grenade, another Brandhandgranate. Burning up the Maxim crew there in the fires of hell. Well, not quite that. In the west, the guards were saying about the Flak half-track grenades to stop there. He's actually pretty adept at setting up the Flak half to counter those things. That guard squad there quickly based with Flak fire. Orbital Darden out there for Nerbo, could easily go for a second squad, and he goes for that machine gun, which could indicate he might not be planning Spec Ops then. I really do think Spec Ops here would really serve him well, plus of course radio silence and infiltration tactics, and I suppose down the road a command path to support any army he's got. His breakthrough again I think would also be a good choice. Either way, Max being caught by the Flak half-track, Nerbo once more, they're pushing forward, we've got assault rifles on the full spin as well now. Increasing what they can do versus the Russian infantry a bit there, that's good. Almost got a DP light machine gun there, but they can't work out there. T-70 on the way for Sturmpanther, and right here we do see a flaw there in Nerbo's force composition. He's got no anti-tank, and while he has a fuel advantage, that's the Oberkommando West in a sense, it's a bit harder to push it directly since he didn't go for mechanized, which could have allowed him in the Luxus and Pumas, and that way establish a bit more early game control compared to the Flak half-track, which again just doesn't really exert it. Double orbital Darden here. A bold choice there, though, of course, again with no anti-tank. Oh, there we go. Going for a hidden effort. I do feel that's a bit late here. Of course, have to see how it works out for Nerbo and for Sturmpanther. Machine gun duel here, clearly working out there for Sturmpanther easily. The maximum sheer durability just means he can easily wear out any other machine gun in those cases. MG-34 wipe. Kedmeth is still not done. Orbital done, retreating back then towards the base. Nerbo a bit more on the back foot there versus Sturmpanther. Again, I do feel like the Battle Group Headquarters Flak half-track plan was a bit of a whiff there. Had he rushed out the looks there, I think he would be having a much stronger hand now versus Sturmpanther. He could also say gone for a Puma if need be. There you go, T-7 moving ahead, they're taking 57 Sturmpanther quarters, and it's 37mm Flak. Shit! They took out a gun! Let's get out of here! Guardsman maximum got their orbital moving up, there you go. Flak half-track laying down murder fire there against the advancing guardsman. And the T-70 goes down here to a Panzerfaust. Do not worry, it's not like they're trying to grab anything over there. Oh shit, they are. Orbital need to retreat. Pinned down. 3 men lost. No upgrade either. The Maximus is really giving, a headache, and he needs to sort of try and flank the Maximus with a bit more firepower, which of course is a bit trickier, since they can easily turn on the spot there with a single attack move. Order. This is the sort of situation where, well, a Lux would really be much more helpful there for Nerbo than a Flak half-track. Also, they need to retreat. Oh dear. In this case, it was safe because the Engineers were too close to the demo charge as well. And I don't think Sturmpanther was intending to blow up his own men there. I'm sure he'll be shot for that afterwards for failing to display proper attitude towards destroying the fascist menace. Anyways, guys, they're reinforcing SU-76 out here. That's going to help us with the Flak half-track and any other armor he might get out. He can soon get out of Jagdpanzer if necessary, or try and aim for the Panzer IV here. Flak half-track there, 9 kills, veteran to 1. It's been out for quite some time, but he just vets so slowly. Orbs near court, need to retreat pretty quickly. Echidna for hiding here. Got another push down the western side of the map. Good work there by Nerbo. Now Sturmpanther's basically sort of getting back a lot of the fuel here. Look, getting there for that. Got the T-76, SU-6 in sights. There, good hit. He was actually, I think, trying to take out the Sturmpanther. Of course, at least again, sort of doing nasty things to it. That could be a bit of worrying time there for Nerbo, which might indicate he's going to have to get out a Jagdpanzer first, because otherwise, the risk before he can get out anything armor from it, his opponent will try and destroy it. So, a Jagdpanzer here might be a necessary choice here, just to be able to deal with the SU-6. You also got a heavy mortar out here for Sturmpanther. He seems really, I think, intent now on silencing the Schwerpanzer quarters, which I think really should tell Nerbo he just needs to go for the Jagdpanzer before that thing goes down. Or maybe the Panzer IV, but problem is, the risk of going down there before you can get out the Panzer IV now with the heavy mortar firing up and the SU-6 and a field gun nearby as well. So there might be a forced decision here, so he actually has some kind of anti-tank with a bit more armor on it. But so far, nothing there from Nerbo. I mean, he could, of course, then go for Spec Ops, just to go for the Command Panther instead. If that goes down, then, of course, he can upgrade the other squad here with the infantry jumpers. I mean, that could be an option there for Nerbo. We'll have to see his jumpers range to the maximum and guard fire. Flak capturing up to support here. And take time here for the mid-game analysis. In terms of damage, Sturmpanther kills-wise is also very, very slightly ahead there of Nerbo, so that's a bit worrying there for Nerbo, really. I mean, Nerbo had a good start, but they just sort of ran into, I think, problems there down the road, and now it's sort of more Sturmpanthers in control versus Nerbo. And again, I can't help but feel it sort of boils down to the decision of the Battle Group headquarters and Flak half-track. Here, it's not really so much. I mean, they're pretty close to each other in points held. Again, Nerbo really good in control, but now Sturmpanther sort of turned around here. And again, Flak half-tracks, they're just not that good. They're just not worth the resource at the moment. Again, at the moment, I mean, in most cases, you'll be better off going for mechanized rugby and aiming for a Lux here as the Orbital Commander West, rather than trying to rely on the Flak half-track, which just doesn't live up to its cost-wise. And again, I think had Nerbo gone for the Lux, it would be, again, much stronger position versus Sturmpanther, and again, not, quickly losing control of the map here and sort of having an opponent who's now sprinting far ahead of him. I mean, he's got a lot of orbital data, but he just can't really fully utilize them at the moment. A lot of the guards, but they can sort of counter, and again, the Maximus also makes it difficult to utilize the orbital data, thanks to, again, the Maximus sort of quick turnabout, meaning even a flank there is going to quickly cut down. So, yeah. I mean, he needs to go for the Jagdpanzer, and even then might not happen, in which case I do think he should go here for Spec Ops, get out a Command Panther. At least that way he can sort of help deal with the armor, and then use the infantry Sturmgewehr and other bits to try and deal with the infantry. In which case, you should also, I think, go for a light infantry gun to help deal with some of all those Maximus. Bit of a two there, I think, could help out Nerbo. But our sport attacks here, trying to flank around, sort of catch Sturmpanther from unexpected angles, I think would be good there for Nerbo. Otherwise, not so well to say there for Sturmpanther. I mean, a bit unfortunate start there, but he's sort of slowly turning things around there against Nerbo, making some good attacks. I mean, overall, again, this is not your typical Langreskaya match. I mean, most Langreskaya matches tend to be, well, just sort of brain-dead slugfests, but this one's actually again turning into a war maneuver and some pretty interesting sort of setups there in terms of map controls. I mean, this is pretty exciting stuff to an extent. But for Sturmpanther, I mean, I think taking up there, going up some armor while he can there, I think would be a pretty good choice there versus Nerbo. Otherwise, lay down some mines while he can to help defend his territory there, I think would be pretty good as well. But not much to say there, so let's return to the fight and see what happens. Orbital Darden covering Orbital Darden. Folks flanking in here, guards will push back there with some losses. Flak up to the supporting as well. Folks are close to being wiped out here, in fact, and here the fight just continues against the Sturmpanther. Of course, you try and aim for the Panther 4, but at this point, it's just going to be too late there for Nerbo. It's just too late. And obviously, he might have been better off just hiding it further into the space so he can actually make better use of it. I mean, it's not really, I think, much of the reasons to hide it, should have set up there to cover this cut-off point like that. Again, if there's been a standard Langro scale match, this would probably have worked a lot better, but there you go. All the way, his Sturmpanther quarters is down, meaning he can't get more Orbital Darden. So he's in a bit of a rough position there. He can soon try and aim more specifically for the Command Panther. I do think he should do that. Now they should 60 on the way for Sturmpanther and the 7th Guard Tank Corps. Flak halftrack bang down there on the Guardsman trying to escape. And empty Fed 4 just blasting away there. Flak halftrack close to Victory 2 being pushed back there. Back at base, reinforcement, healing. Sturmpanther just pushing forwards there, trying to oh, straight to the F-6, Flak halftrack smoke, and there hits a mine! Heavy engine damage, more mines going off, that wiping almost an entire engineer squad there with 2 mines, good lord! Orbison could get a wipe there, though he should probably cap there with the heavy mortar bearing down, but that was nasty there against Sturmpanther. Those mines again paying off nicely. Would have been, I think, better for Nerbo there, for the engineers got fully wiped, but still. H-6 down plus engineers there broken off, I think does a lot there, though he needs to be careful, he needs to move up the Orbison before the heavy mortar knocks down the entire roof. H-6 number 2 running there for Sturmpanther, and he goes for Elite Armoured. Elite Armoured and the Sturmtiger. I mean, in theory, he could sort of push through, but it does mean if Sturmpanther then aims for armour, the Sturmtiger is going to be in a much more awkward position. It's going to come down to, lost the Orbital Darden. Too slow there by Nerbo. Huge loss there for him. Huge loss, and not something he needs to replace. Follows the attack from the northeast range to the Maxim. Could, of course, use the Sturmtiger to clear that out. But the problem is he's just using the Drogton exclusively for the Sturmtiger, which I wouldn't describe as very efficient. At the very least, then, if he's not planning another Sturmpanther quarters, go for Mechanized Regiment, get out some Pumas, then use the heat rounds. That way he can sort of make up for the fact, he's got no real armour, and the Pumas over the heat rounds can sort of fend off, in particular if you get higher efficiency. Sturmtiger though rolling back by first using the Warsaw Uprising to deal with the Polish people there that are sort of rising up then Warsaw, the Home Guard Army or something like they call themselves. Fun fact there. Guardsmen there under fire. H-6 firing at the Flak half-track. Shots fired. None of them seem being able to hit the Flak half-track there. That's some decent luck there for Nerbo. Sturmtiger reloading. Hiding there, hiding there.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Nerbo really sort of rush spot. Then again, also the problem here with the Sturmtiger can wipe, but it can't really sustain an attack or sort of really push forwards for you. So I mean, it's basically one out there, shoot, pull back. Command Panther again, think would have done a bit more there for Nerbo. Might have been able to wipe entire units, put pressure sort of directly. Sturmpanther a lot more with his machine guns and abilities there, supporting the infantry much better than the Sturmtiger. Flak captain a bit of trouble. The heavy mortars definitely being a problem. They're also a bit rare to see heavy mortars at the moment. Most players just don't bother with them, but Sturmpanther in this case obviously being a bit of an exception. Sturmtiger rolling out once more for Deutschland. Sturmpanther slightly pushing back the H-6. Sturmtiger moves towards west. There you go, Maxim spotted and silenced. The entire thing there annihilated. That should certainly help out Nerbo a bit there, and possibly open up the eastern route there a bit more. And allow him to actually sort of gain there, because now Sturmpanther sort of switch towards here, so it does make sense to then trying to push eastwards rather than just trying to bash his head into a rather Soviet wall. Of course, there's still one Maximum remaining, still one obstacle for the fatherland. Flak after the running back. Sturmpanther reloading once more. Volkswagen's pinned down to the ground like insects, begging for support or the order to retreat.
We have an isolated sector.
Assault guns moving ahead there. He's pressing forward here to counter-attack. Nerbo's moving into the east there. Flak halftrack around to push back the Maxim there. Doing a bit of damage there. Very close to it. 2 Flak halftrack opening up the H&6s. Flak halftrack needs to get out of there. I need to pop smoke. Good hits on the H&6s. Sturmpanther almost ready. All of a sudden they're opening up an advancing MG-34 crew. But without cover, that's not going to last long for the Obersoldaten. Almost got one H&6 there. Almost. Hey, mortifying wave field gun moving up. There goes pressed and forced to retreat. And Werner left for dead. Darth engaged by Volkswagen with incendiary grenades there. Engineers flanking up. We haven't got a Flak halftrack setting up there. Sturmpanther, good to go. Get it moving. Los, schnell. H&6 are taking a rather far route there to avoid any chance of being spotted and dealt with. So close to victory too, but at the same time, it's just been out in the field for so long, and it just takes ages to vet up as well.
Supply lines have been cut.
Still, might be the beginnings here of a comeback for Nerbo. If he can just handle his elements correctly there. Versus Sturmpanther, field gun there, falling back under cover with the NU-34, well executed there. H&6 is going to need some serious repairs. We've still got no tech up there for Sturmpanther, which could again give Nerbo chances to push back if he just remembers himself to go for Mechanized Regiment and call out a Puma here. If we get out a Puma, use some heat rounds, I think he stands a good chance there of silencing Sturmpanther. Ultimately get that field gun out of the way, but notice that him with an MG-34 instead being targeted. There we go, wipes the entire machine gun crew there. Bit of a loss there for Sturmpanther. Field gun gets off a few hits on the Sturmtiger. Volkswagen's flanking in behind there. And we got take up there for Sturmpanther. It is the Mechanized Armor Company, and he can soon follow up with the T-35, which should give the Sturmtiger a bit of a headache. Here, Flak half-track and MG-34. Now there we go, Betry to Gartman taking withering fire. Sergeant Stairkit vanishes in the fire, and there you go. Rest of the unit falls back. Fulcher's under heavy fire there from mortars and the Gartner Maxim flanking in. H&6 moving up the eastern side. Sturmpanther is using territory. Kedmev coming out. Oh dear, misclicked I think. Sturmtiger being reloaded. Still in the sun of Mechanized right here from Nerbo. H&6 is falling back in the west. Volkswagen is advancing. And there you go, T-35 there for Sturmpanther. Grabbing the eastern victory or fuel point there, grabbing the western there. Suffering several losses there from a demo charge, but the one man left standing, probably quite shocked. Sturmtiger almost good to fire again. H-6 is charging forwards here. Field gun, Guardsman, maximum advantage all together. Also they're quickly retreating once they're into the victory point neutral, not trying to push the luck further. He needs some heavy fire there from the Flak half-track and the MG-34. He needs some Kedner if they're hiding out. And there goes Sturmtiger setting up, but at the same time T-35 they're arriving for Sturmpanther, ready to challenge the fascists. Also, I need to retreat, they're down to one man, sliver of health. What are you doing, Nerbo? Get some hell out of there. Sturmtiger there shoots, wipes a field gun crew. Sturmpanther is bleeding out a bit. Almost I need to retreat. They eventually should get them out of there. Nerbo! Ah! Dummkopf! Sturmtiger closing in eventually to one. Needs to get it reloaded again. Mach schnell, Nerbo. The longer time it's not on the field shooting stuff, the worse. Figure there, Kedner for cleared out. Flak after opening up the Maxim there, but needs to be careful. We got the F-6s moving up. Kedmev not ready to support that. And there you go, main gun destroyed, and finally loses the Flak half-track there. T-35 setting out. H-6 landing a hit there. Pantherfaust there, abandoning one H-6 there. Kedmev needs to get up. Maxim in trouble. Close being wiped out. Sturmtiger reloading. Troops are healing, reinforcing. Still no mechanized or anything like that from Nerbo. Almost got the Maxim veteran fee there, but still almost doesn't quite count. And H&6 to wreck before the Germans get their hands on it. Sturmtiger good to go again. Los! Kedmap's landing several hits there on the T-35. They're almost gaining veterancy in the process. Sturmpanther finally getting a move on once more for the fatherland. Sturmpanther versus Guardsman is moving up as well. Sturmpanther advancing, looks going to try and snipe a vehicle there. Oh dear, that didn't quite work out. And there he goes, as soon as he sees the Sturmpanther turns, he quickly moves a bit further back. He doesn't want to get hit by rocket. Guardsman's coming the centre of ignition point here. Grabbing a Kedmap in the east. Oh dear. SU-76 crew annihilated. 1 hit, 1 kill. 20 kills there, 1 vehicle included, and veterans 1 opening up for the Nachfertigungswaffe, which was sort of a self-defense grenade system that was mounted on German tanks that laxed for a short period of time before they dropped it again. I think it basically fired S-mines at the enemy, basically clearing out any infantry around the tank quite brutally. He's pushed back, his Sturmpanther's almost wiped out there, we've got actually called up more there. 71 versus 313, going there for the MG, but forcibly pushed back there. Heavy mortar, Vetchi, 13 kills there for the motherland. Volkswagen's advancing. Sturmpanther slowly being reloaded. And demo charge going off there. Another one almost wiping out the Sturmpanther squad. Sturmpanther on his way to go again. But Sturmpanther is on the hand and close to calling in another T-3045. More gas as well here for Sturmpanther. Using victory points as well. Good focus there by Nerbo. I'm just going to go here for the T-35. That'll definitely be good. Then it's going to make it really difficult here for Nerbo to use Sturmpanther. In particular, since again he's not really aiming for anything to support. He's not again taking up there for taking anyways for the mechanized regiment and Pumas and Luxus, which I think would at least help the Sturmpanther a bit more effect and allow him to sort of apply more consistent pressure versus Sturmpanther. Because right now all he can do is just move ahead, wipe a unit. Of course, he's at least make good use of it and sort of just pull it back, but at the same time, then having no real support, whereas the T-35 can apply much more consistent and continual pressure against his opponent, meaning he can overall push further ahead. There we go, wiping the heavy mortar. Definite win there for Nerbo, but again, has to pull back. Can't maintain sort of frontline presence with it. And promise for the victory points as they are, he needs to sort of hold the map a bit more, effectively. Can't just go full, slowly wipe out my unit by unit, or unit by unit. He actually needs to hold ground more effectively, and that's the problem here. Nerbo can't really. Sturmpanther there, half health, T-35 damage engine. Need to get a cannon off that to city, probably need to retreat it. Sturmpanther has a lot of engineers in the east. Sturmpanther half bait to Victory 2, but close to being wiped out. Kedmap moving ahead, Sturmpanther fighting in the east, gunning down the weaker engineers first, but they're going to get wiped here. Sturmpanther voids here, a T-3045 might run into cause something else nasty. Full set versus the Maxim, 58 versus 271, and there we go, Sturmpanther is wiped here by Sturmpanther's engineers. There we go, spot here by Guardsman, rear armor exposed, just to make things even more fun there for Sturm on Nerbo. Guardsman there landing several hits there, and that's going to go down. And there you go, T-35 gets the killing blow there, knocking out the Sturmpanther. Kedmap for the firing, he might get the T-3045, but that's not going to make up for the Sturmpanther. I mean, he could, I suppose, try and call in another one, but again, he can't really exert very sort of consistent and continual pressure with it, which is what he needs now. Engineers versus Folks condition Sturmpanther. 45 points left. Centre being held there. Engineers the close being wiped out, and there you go, pushed back here. Kedmap slowly on the way. Carson versus Folks Grenadiers. Sending can off the Guardsman, Victory 2 there for the Folks Grenadiers. Steve and Brothers and Folks Grenadiers as well. The Kedmap moving in, halfway to Victory 3. Overall, the situation with Nerbo is looking pretty much dead in the water. He just doesn't have the firepower to stop Sturmpanther anymore because he hasn't teched anymore. He hasn't done anything, really. And this department, the Guardian then just sort of flat out beat his troops now in most engagement there for the most part, plus of course the T-35s just grant Sturmpanther, you know, armor superiority, and the only one like Kedner, so there's not really much to fear from. Now again, calling another Sturmtiger, but at this point it's not going to make any difference. And he doesn't even call it in. I think Nerbo at this point has realised the battle is lost. Utterly and completely. Guards are being compressed here. T-35 they're setting out. 30 points left for Kevin opening up. They're pinned down to the ground, closing in eventually. Fleet Fox is being suppressed. There, another hit there. So close to eventually Fleet, and also just bleeding out. 9 points left, and there you go. Not much else. T-35 flanking in. 5 points left. Kednev almost wiped. 3 points left. And GG game over here. Brutal fight, but also definitely not your usual sort of Langdor scale fight, I think. Nerbo, again, very good opening. The problem was, again, just Battle Group Headquarters, not really just a good choice at all. It would much better been served again with Luxus and Pumas to sort of, you know, further consolidate his grasp there in the early part of the map there. Then Sturmpanther quarters. Then, you know, all of a sudden sort of end there. And again, that doctrinally, again, I think he should have gone for Spec Ops there. Instead, he ended up going for Elite Armored. And again, in theory, he could have pulled through. But again, he then sort of just had a lot of resources inert there. Instead of trying to then go for the Mechalos Regiment, to go for some Pumas, which could have supported. Maybe it looks as well, and, you know, make much better use of the doctrine as well there. So, I mean, a few sort of strategic mistakes there by Nerbo, which was, again, very tactically strong in the early game. And some decent strategic play as well there. Whereas Sturmpanther, while not really, most part reacting, overreacted better, and overall had a much more consistent and solid strategy and tactic there against Nerbo. Overall, sort of slowly but surely turning things around there, punishing Nerbo for his mistakes and winning the game. So, I mean, key man again, you know, remember, you know, if you got a good advantage, push it in the right way. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. Hope it gives you additional matches. If you did, want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send in some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.